Qatar is the third richest country per capita in the world, with an average annual income of over $86,000. Hence, since the common person can have a high quality of living, it is natural to question how lavishly the royal family lives. Before we get into that, let's discuss Qatar for a moment. Qatar is a tiny Middle Eastern nation. It is 4,471 square miles in size and the nation's capital. Doha was formerly a fishing village and horse and camel breeding hub. It was also frequented by merchants shipping products from India and China. After the First World War, it became a British protectorate and subsequently achieved independence in 1971. The country shares a small land border with Saudi Arabia and is surrounded by water on all other sides. Because it is primarily flat, desolate, and arid, only around 5% of the area is used for agriculture. The kingdom is ruled by one of the largest royal families I've ever heard of, the Al Thani family. It is estimated that there are currently more than 8,000 Qatari royals. They have a combined net worth of $335 billion. Bani Qasim is a member of four distinct family factions: Bani Ahmed, Bani Jabir, and Bani Tomer. There have been four significant leadership transfers that have all been abducted. Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani is the current emir. He succeeded his father, Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, who ruled Qatar from 1995 to 2013. Jassim bin Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani had little desire in becoming the emir, despite the fact that his brothers were intended to hold the role. Supposedly, he resigned from his role as crown prince in 2003. Reportedly, he informed his father in a letter that the time has come for him to stand aside and prepare a successor. He noted that he initially took this role due to delicate conditions. He currently resides in peace with his wife, Sheikha Butina bin Hamad Al Thani, and 8 children. Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, the father, was born in January 1952, when this video was produced. He had 70 years of age. He has 3 wives and 24 kids. Indeed, you heard right. There are 11 sons and 13 daughters in the family. His son with his second wife, Sheikh Musa bin Nasser Al Misned, is the current emir. Before abdicating the monarchy, he contributed greatly to Qatar's economic growth. He established the Qatar Investment Authority (QA) in 2005 and invested over $100 billion. Below is a list of all of QA's current possessions. Some consider Harrods to be the most luxurious department store in the United Kingdom. This shop has had royal warrants from Queen Elizabeth II, the Duke of Edinburgh, the Prince of Wales, and Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. There is also a clothing code that prohibits bicycle shorts, flip-flops, thong sandals, swimwear, beach shorts, and filthy attire. But enough about hers. QA has also purchased the print from the Paris department shop Tees. This business was founded in 1865, hence it has significant historical significance. In addition to department shops, it is one of the world's major department stores for fashion and luxury goods. It also acquired the French football club Paris Saint-Germain. They own stakes in Porsche Miramax Films, Chernin Group, and Louis Vuitton at Hennessy. 6% of Credit Suisse, 12.6% of Barclays, and several others. Unknown by most, Qatar is the largest real estate owner in London. Let's examine some of the remarkable properties they own. In London, they own the highest skyscraper in the United Kingdom, the Shard. This amazing tower is considered as a modern London icon, a vertical metropolis where individuals may live, work, and unwind. World-class workplaces, the 5-star Shangri, La Hotel Hotel, award-winning restaurants, and apartments for the affluent may be found within. It is also home to the tallest viewing gallery in the United Kingdom, from which one may experience amazing views of London. The Intercontinental London Park Lane Hotel is also owned by Qatar. This 4.5-star hotel combines luxury and convenience. It is located on the same site as the Queen's former childhood home, 145 Piccadilly, which I found to be a very interesting detail about this area. The structure was demolished during the conflict. In addition, Sir Frederick Gibbard began building the hotel between 1968 and 1975. The Qataris acquisition of a British artifact with such historical significance fascinated me. The Qataris own the Olympic Village in London too. They acquired it for £557 million in 2011. In addition to their London assets, the location is currently a residential area with over 3,000 dwellings. Also, they own land in France. This features the magnificent Majestic Hotel, which overlooks the Mediterranean Sea. There are numerous opulent accommodations with beautiful views and a private beach. In addition to the Grand Hyatt Ken Hotel Martinez, they also own the Carlton Hotel. Under the reign of the father of the present Emir, numerous diplomatic and sporting events took place in Qatar. This covers the Asian Games of 2006, the United Nations Climate Change Conference of 2012, the Doha Agreement, and the Fatah Hamas-Doha Agreement. His government is characterized as autocratic. No organized political opposition existed. Freedom of expression and dissent were restricted. Moreover, 2 U.S. military bases were hosted during his reign. He was also instrumental in the founding of Al Jazeera's news media group. Hence, it may be said that he laid a good basis for his son to follow. Since Emir Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani has been in charge, he has attempted to enhance Qatar's reputation abroad. He accomplishes this mostly by hosting athletic activities. He formed OR's Qatar Sports Investments and contributed to the realization of the 15th Asian Games in Doha. Egypt's Al Aram elected him the top sports personality in the Arab world. The country will host the 2022 World Cup, and it is anticipated that over $200 billion would be invested on infrastructure in preparation. The Emir is presently a bachelor and a US master's degree. Throughout his education, he allegedly participated in numerous military drills and vacationed in nations such as France, Monaco, Algeria, and the United Kingdom. Thus, many individuals wonder when he was able to devote time to his education. One professor asserts that his managers gave a final paper along with a Rolex watch, which he promptly returned. Thus, there has been some suspicion over the validity of his degrees. Yet, it cannot be denied that he works really hard. He is also served and the head of the Upper Council for the Environment and Natural Reserves, Chief Executive Officer of the Supreme Education Council, Chief Executive Officer of the Board of Regents of Qatar University, and Deputy Chief Executive Officer of the Ruling Family Council, to mention a few. Well, enough with it. Remember when I told you how much time and money they've spent away from home? This does not imply that the family has not made substantial investments in comfort and luxury in their home nation, while their lives appear to be kept private. According to one story, the Emir began building a palace in the mountains of Oman. It is 2,000 meters above sea level and overlooks a breathtaking canyon. Yet General Engineering Technologies is in charge of the construction. Its headquarters are located in Doha, and it employs tens of thousands of people to work on numerous building projects. Also, the Emir has a second enormous property near Muscat, close to the beach, adding the idea that these men adore it. The white frontage and palm palms contribute to the hotel's serene and soothing atmosphere. It is undoubtedly unlike the ordinary homes of the world. The interiors of both of these mansions have not been revealed to the general public. What I know more about is the $500 million super yacht owned by the Emir. The Luxe yacht is one of the world's largest ships. It measures 404 feet. The ship was constructed at the German shipyard Larsen. It was conceived by the UK design firm March & White, which specializes in luxury goods. Hence, it is reasonable to conclude that it is lavish. There is enough room to accommodate 36 passengers and 56 crew members. In addition, there is a spa, movie theater, beauty salon, BBQ area, fitness center, and multiple indoor pools. The external balconies allow ships to take advantage of an abundance of natural light. Its 6 decks are accessible through an elevator identical to those found in the residences. About its innards, the mirror is highly hidden, thus there are no images. The yacht of the Emir is 1 meter shorter than that of his father, the Cat, which costs roughly $100 million less. But I believe that Qatar is equally as outstanding. It is remarkable. There are 18 cabins and a pool, underwater lighting, a beauty salon, a beach club fitness center, a guest elevator, and a beach club gym. In addition to the 34 guests that can be accommodated in the suites, there is space for 95 crew members so that everyone can enjoy an unforgettable voyage. The interior was designed by the design firm of Alberto Pinto. While most Qatari royals appear to value their privacy, the Emir's younger brother, Sheikh Khalifa bin Hamad Al Thani, has earned a reputation that is rather intriguing. Evidently, he attended the University of Southern California in Los Angeles beginning in 2011 with the intention of living his best life. He then tweeted images of himself at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel, the one from Beautiful Woman. Moreover, he had a fleet of multimillion-dollar supercars and frequently stayed in five-star hotels. Moreover, he had security personnel, concierges, a chauffeur, and a nurse. Even his tea was made for him, and his hookah pipe was prepared by someone else. According to accounts, he spent over $300,000 in 6 weeks in Las Vegas, where he adored frequenting. In 2014, during his time in the United States, he interacted with a number of celebrities, including Scott Disick of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. However, of this enjoyment did not prevent him from pursuing academic success. He was apparently on the dean's list 3 times. He joined Qatar's internal security service upon his return to Qatar. He later pursued an online master's degree, but enough about him. I'd uncovered another intriguing tidbit about the Al Thani family. They have a keen interest in the Emirates field of barns. Al-Mayasa bin Hamad bin Khalifa. Al Thani is the director of the Qatar Museum and is considered the most influential lady in the art world today. In fact, Forbes listed her among the world's 100 most powerful women in 2012. The Qatar Museum Authority has an annual budget of $250 million. They have been amassing vast art collections for over 2 decades, and their collection includes antiques, Qurans, rare books, jewels, and prints of natural history. French furniture from the 18th century. They also possess a number of highly famous artworks and photographs, homes, luxury yachts, private aircraft, servants, and an abundance of investments. The royal family has everything. If you like this video, please share it with others, subscribe to Luxe Haven, and click on the bell symbol.